back to the helpline. I know one of the questions or comments that comes up right here is like, well, why doesn't a bishop just like call and report? They learn about abuse no matter who they learn it from. Like they shouldn't care. They should just call and report that. And there's a kind of logic to that. I get it. The helpline is there for more than just that very, very cut and dry, super crystal clear case, though. Laws in every state are different, and shockingly, laws within states are often really confusing. I'm going to give you an example. This is for the state of Utah. There are contradictions like this probably in every other state, in many that I looked at least. Pretend that you're a bishop for a moment, and on one Sunday, you meet with people and you hear about two cases, okay? One is two 13-year-olds in your ward they've been seeing each other, they've been trying to be dating, and they have engaged in sexual touching with each other. So that's case one. Case two, a 16-year-old girl in your ward, you find out that she is having sexual relations with a 22-year-old man. And if I were to ask you which one is a crime, almost everyone that I put this question to said, easy, that's number two. A 16-year-old is still a child. A 22-year-old is a man. That is illegal. That deserves to be reported. Except that in the state of Utah, that's legal. In the state of Utah, no one is allowed to have sexual contact with a 13-year-old. Even another 13-year-old. It's a misdemeanor. They're not going to get thrown in prison over this, but it's actually against the law for even two 13-year-olds to be doing that with each other. Now, what bishop in the world is going to know that? Probably not many. I'll include in the footnotes links to the actual Utah statutes that say this if you want to look it up for yourself. The age of consent in Utah, to make it even further confusing, the age of consent in Utah is 18. So what in the world is a 16-year-old doing legally allowed to have sex with her 22-year-old boyfriend? And there are provisions in the law that say if an adult is 7 years or less older than a 16 or 17-year-old is legal. So yeah, the age of consent is 18, sort of, unless you happen to be 16 or 17 and he's, say, roughly 22, then legal, not a crime. So if you're a bishop and you're grappling with really complicated cases like this, wouldn't you like to have someone to call? Maybe someone who is an attorney who could tell you, like, here's what you need to do about this. So the claim is the helpline is just there to keep the church out of legal trouble. It's just there to protect abusers. It's just there because the church wants to protect its reputation. That is not what the evidence suggests. The evidence suggests, well, one, is the helpline there to keep the church out of legal trouble? Absolutely it is. But as I've said before, the way to keep the church out of legal trouble is to follow the law. So the helpline is going to be there and help bishops and others know what they need to do to fulfill their legal responsibilities. Helpline is not trying to be a victim helpline, right? It's trying to help the helpers. It's trying to help the person who has received this information, the bishop, to know what to do. Most bishops, you know this, are not well versed in law. If your bishop happens to be an attorney, he might know some of these things. He might not. If your bishop is a mental health professional or a physician, they might know some of these things. But your bishop's probably a general contractor or an insurance salesman. Wouldn't it be nice if the church was able to provide someone like him some help to understand what you need to do to help the helper? That's what the helpline is.